Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Ask notification gang for hitting the like button. And if we didn't start yet, all the village ones in it, I appreciate you anyway. Why is it that women that got money, fellas, ladies too, but why is it that women that have money they tend to they're struggling in the dating world? Why is that? Why do y'all think that is? Let's get into it, y'all. But I gotta hear this.
This is the reason why so many career-driven women have problems in the dating world.
You ain't met
Because
the right one.
hold on, no, I'm just talking about as a whole, especially in the black community. The women that make this nice money, they are struggling. They are on TV talking about, oh, I'm gonna have a baby, but I'm gonna have it put in me because I can't find a man. Because really, and we talked about Ace. You talked about staying in your financial lane.
Ebony K. Williams is one of them. She made herself a single mother. She made herself a baby mama. The same woman that was running around here hollering about she don't want to date a man that drives a goddamn bus went to a sperm bank, a sperm donor, made herself a baby mama. But she refused to date a man that drives a bus though. Let me run this back. I'm sorry, I just had to say that, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to.
Especially in the black community, the women that make this nice money, they are struggling. They are on TV talking about, oh, I'm gonna have a baby, but I'm gonna have it put in me because I can't find a man. Because really, and we talked about Ace. You talked about staying in your financial lane. For men, a lot of these women aren't staying in their physical lane or their mental lane when it comes to the men. Because now you want these men that make all this here money and do all of these here things for you, which is a very small percentage of men. If you say I want a man that make $100,000, you eliminated 85% of all men.
Crazy.
85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%. Half of them gay. Or live an alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you got to choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet. 2%. He can't be obese. 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, this is Leos or Cancers. Well, now you at 0.5% of a man that you got to look for. You got to find him, and then he got to like you back. That type of man that makes.
And thank you. And that is the whole point. I've been saying the exact same thing for 4+ years. And all in my comments, I gotta hear, oh, Dev, you hate women. Oh, Dev, you misogynistic. Oh, you sound sassy. What? I'm stating facts, numbers, data, statistics. What are you talking about? It doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. And to his point, and my bad, officer, I should just let it go. Let him go. But really quick, I just gotta say this. To his point, ladies, just like he said, you now before you know it, you left with a man that's in 1%. What the hell makes you think? Why is it that you are better than 99% of the men in the damn dating world? What the hell makes you think that you are able to rule out 99% of men? What is it about that box you got between your legs? Let's have a real conversation. And since y'all like that question, what is it about the box in between your legs that makes you think that justifies that your ass needs to have a dude that's in the top 1% of men in America?
That type of money has requirements for a woman too that now you have to meet. This is why so many women are struggling that make money when they step out here into the dating world because they're unrealistic for their dating pool.
You know.
Yes. Yes. And I believe this is tonight's conversation, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, brother, yes. Shout out to them. Because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what the hell? Like, I'm just, you hear it all the time. These women, they're making crazy amounts of numbers. I'm sorry, crazy amounts of money. They're starting businesses. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're doing all these great things. And that's what's up. Congratulations to them. I need a goddamn soundboard. God damn, bro. We need a damn soundboard. Anyway, round of applause to them. uh, that's great. Well, I'm not going to discredit any of that. That's amazing. You made, ma'am, you made $150,000 last year. You made $125,000 a year before that, and now you're anticipated to make $200,000 this year. Congratulations, ma'am. That's what's up. But your ass still can't find a man. Ebony K. Williams is a gorgeous woman. There is no reason why she is struggling in the world as not in the dating world as far as finding her significant other. It's her. She is the problem. She too goddamn picky. Her dating standards is way too high. Way too high. For her to be sitting out here hollering about some goddamn, I don't want to date a man that ain't, oh, I'll talk to the man if he owns the bus. What are you talking about? What the hell? What some of these dudes that's driving buses is making a good $80,000, $90,000 a month. I'm sorry, a month, a year. If he got his CDLs, he could be making 100,000 plus, but that's not good enough for her. Or women like her, I should say. You got to start asking these fellas. We got to start asking their ass, bro. Dead ass. We have to start asking. We have to start being more blunt. Stop beating around the goddamn bush. Start being more blunt with the questioning. What the hell is it? What is it about you and your goddamn coochie that you think that you deserve a top inside the one, not even top one, inside 1% of the damn men in America? What the hell you got going on? What is it about you? Explain it to me. And when you ask them that question, y'all boys, they ain't gonna be able to answer not a damn question. They ain't gonna be able to answer it. Oh, I feel like I'm all that in the back of, ma'am. You ain't sugar honey iced tea. You another goddamn Toyota Corolla out here. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get that. Anybody. But they are programmed to believe because of how they were born, because of what they have between their legs, they automatically are leagues above you. Shout out to Dr. T. Hassan Johnson. Shout out to that brother. He's I think he's a professor out of in was it Berkeley? Anyway, he's a professor. He wrote a couple pieces that I read and I thoroughly enjoyed. Anyway, shout out to Dr. T. Hassan Johnson. He teaches Black studies in entry level colleges, and he will get a group of kids that's in his class, right? Majority of them, again, incoming entry level classes, right? So we're talking about freshmen. A lot of these girls are 17, 18 years old taking this class, sitting next to dudes that's 17, 18-year-old class, in a class, right? Black studies. He says in the beginning of every semester, he always asks this one question to the Black woman that's in the class. He says, ladies, what are the chances, what are the likelihood of you dating one of the Black men to the left, right, in front of you, behind you? What is the likelihood of that happening? All the Black women said it's not possible, it won't happen. He says, why? They said, oh, because they broke. And he says, but you broke too. You ain't got no money. You ain't got your car. You ain't got no car. You over here riding the same goddamn school bus. Oh, I'm sorry, I said school bus. You riding the same goddamn city bus that they rode to get to campus here. You rode the goddamn shuttle from your dorm to get here. What is it about you that makes you disqualify 99% of the men in the dating world? They can't answer it. They don't know. You know what the answer is? Nothing. Because everything you got, ma'am, comes stationary. And I love my grandma. I always quote what my grandma say. My grandma used to always tell me it's the 18-year. She's a bit more vulgar, but she'll say it's some 18-year-old coochie being born every single day. That's what my grandma told my auntie when my auntie found out that her husband was cheating on her. That's what my auntie was trying to compete with that little ass. He was cheating on her with some little ass 20-year-old girl, some young ass girl. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of shocked. I was kind of proud of her. I was like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been, I'd have been hitting that young tenderoni too. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. But no, this was years ago, y'all. I was like in like elementary school when this happened. But yeah, no, like it's just like it's the truth, man. It's the truth. What is it about you? You're hot now. You're in your prime now, but give yourself 5 to 10 years. Hell, most of y'all don't even got that. Most of y'all got till you get pregnant, you gonna blow up and it ain't gonna look the same after that. A lot of y'all ain't bounced back after that pregnancy. I'm sorry. It's the goddamn truth. What is it? What is it about you that you are able to disqualify 99.9% of the men in the damn dating world? Let me play this video back one more time, y'all, because I gotta hear this, man. I gotta hear this one more time.
This is the reason why so many career-driven women have problems in the dating world.
You ain't met
Because,
the right one.
hold on, no, I'm just talking about as a whole, especially in the black community. The women that make this nice money, they are struggling. They are on TV talking about, oh, I'm gonna have a baby, but I'm gonna have it put in me because I can't find a man. Because really, and we talked about Ace. You talked about staying in your financial lane for men. A lot of these women aren't staying in their physical lane or their mental lane when it comes to the men. Because now you want these men that make all this here money and do all of these here things for you, which is a very small percentage of men. If you say I want a man that make $100,000, you eliminated 85% of all men.
Crazy.
85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%. Half of them gay. Or live an alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you got to choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet. 2%. He can't be obese. 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, this is Leos or Cancers. Well, now you at 0.5% of a man that you got to look for. You got to find him, and then he got to like you back.
They was laughing. I personally didn't hear anything funny. It's the goddamn truth. It's the goddamn truth. Oh, you a Virgo? I can't do it. You a Sagittarius? You a Cancer? You a Leo? Bro? Listen, it wasn't up until recently, until I got to college, that I understood what my goddamn sign was. Because I don't follow these damn things. But this is how stupid a lot of them is. They'll look at you. Oh, you a Aries? You a Taurus? I can't do it. What the hell does my goddamn? I can't control the date I was born. Like, this is how stupid it is.
Type of man that makes that type of money has requirements for a woman too that now you have to meet. This is why so many women are struggling that make money when they step out here into the dating world, because they're unrealistic for their dating pool.
You know,
Women like Vivica A. Fox, what's the other attractive woman that was attractive at the time? Amber Roses, the Black Chinas, the Ebony K. That's Ebony. I think I said it already. Ebony K. Williams and all the other ones, right? All those women should have been married by now. Married, with kids if they don't have kids, but with the kids with their husbands. But because they decided they so much better than whatever the case may be, they ruled out all these dudes, and that's not okay. Because I would never come out here and say, yo, I'm better than 99.9% of the women. Give me the top 1% of women. Women will be looking at me and calling me every name in the book but a child of God. I didn't hear anything funny. This is the reality, and it's only worse from here. It's only worse from here. My little brothers, who's in high school, my youngest brother's in middle school. But one of my brothers that's in, I got four brothers, but two that's in one in college, two in high school, and then one that's in middle school. But one of my brothers that's in high school was talking or trying to talk to a chick. Mind you, he's a freshman. He's 14. Was talking to a girl and was asking him, when you gonna get a car? My brother don't even got a license yet. My brother like, wait, what? And he came back and told me that. He was like, "Oh, well, she dating some dude that's in college," and da da da. I said, "Bro, leave that alone. That's so far from you. You don't need to be nowhere near her. Leave her alone. Yeah, you like her. You think she cute or whatever the case may be. That's cool. Take your L, my boy, and keep him." That's how I talk to my little brother. I ain't got time for all that dumb ass nonsense, bro. Real tough love. I ain't got time for the nonsense. But I'm telling him, I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep it moving. Dog. He's like, man, but I don't understand, man. Like, we ride the school bus together. I don't understand. Like, we used to be cool in elementary school. She used to be yeah, bro. She starts smelling herself now. She starts understanding that what she got between her legs now has power, and she is only 13, 14 years old, messing with older damn dudes. These are the same thing that was happening when I was in high school. When I was a freshman in high school, there was girls in my high school who were sleeping with grown-ass 20, 30-year-old dudes for money or for whatever they were sleeping with jewelry, phones, cell phones back then in the days. Yeah, that was a real thing. Here it is years later. You're asking, why are women that's in these high positions, women that's making these money, why are they struggling? Because they smelling themselves. they immediately believe, they really think these things. Ebony K. Williams was coming, and I remember when Ebony K. Williams made that video. She came out here and was hollering about, oh yeah, I'm talking to a dude that owns a law firm. She really thought Buddy was gonna cuff her. No. Why the hell would he cuff your old ass? For what? When he can go and get a damn train full of young ass women, whatever, 20, 24, 26 years old, and marry all of them. Why the hell is he gonna be with your 40-year-old ass? And a lot of them don't think that way. They get mad and offended, but it's the goddamn truth. I'm not saying that that never happens. I'm just saying what is the likelihood of it happening? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. No, it's just crazy, man. But I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for